Hey everyone, it is time for our Openhaus Pro weekly update video. We haven't done these videos that often, but we just decided since launching Openhaus Pro, it's time to get a weekly update video for our Openhaus Pro product. Basically, I want to first talk to you about what Openhaus Pro is, and then tell you why it's so important for us that we actually do a weekly update video every week. If you haven't heard, we launched Openhaus Pro basically to the public recently. I think it was maybe a month or so ago. And right now you can join a wait list. And then basically after meeting with someone from our team and learning more about your use case, we'll let you into Openhaus Pro. What Openhaus Pro is it is a tool for Matterport service providers, MSPs. It's a tool that Matterport scanning professionals can use to offer premium Matterport experiences for their clients. What we're already seeing with the MSPs that are currently using Openhaus Pro is that they have increased their client satisfaction and they've increased their client revenue, because basically they can take this Matterport tour and enhance it with Openhaus features like video integration, product tags, custom styling, etc. What we've done at Openhaus up to this point is we've been working with business to business type, enterprise type customers and clients. But with Openhaus Pro, what we're doing is we're kind of opening the back door for MSPs to be able to use Openhaus and the tools we built themselves for their clients. So every week we are working really hard at launching new features and fixing bugs for Openhaus and Openhaus Pro. And so we want to do a weekly product update video so you can see what we've been working so hard on and what we're announcing, and you're just up to date with everything that we're doing to try to improve the product. So if you have feature requests, you run into bugs, whatever, please send them to us. We have a long list of dev requests that we're working through, and we prioritize them as new ones come in. So we were able to build Openhaus Pro from the start because we've been in the MSP's shoes. We've been in your shoes and know what type of product you would want if you wanted to create a custom enhanced Matterport experience for your clients. That's a little bit of background of Openhaus Pro. If you haven't tried it yet, please do. If you have tried it and you're a subscriber to Openhaus Pro already, thank you. And hopefully through these weekly product update videos, you can stay apprised with what features we have and what fixes we're shipping on a weekly basis. This week, I want to kind of highlight just the background of what Openhaus Pro is and a high-level overview. So Openhaus Pro, when you log in to your Openhaus Pro account, you'll be taken to what we call the portal. And inside of this portal, you can see I can do several different things here. We just launched this beta feature, metrics, which allows you to get metrics. We're going to be fine-tuning that and announcing that more publicly in the coming weeks, so watch out for that. And then you can see here from my dashboard, I just have different options here. I have my spaces, I have my client accounts, I have my Matterport connections, my styles, my forms, commerce, orders, etc. So there's a lot we're going to dive into today. A lot of these features are under development still. So as we kind of refine them and publicly announce them, we'll be making them included in our product update videos. Today, I just want to talk about basically one key feature right here, and that is our client accounts. This really is what separates Openhaus Pro from regular Openhaus. Openhaus Pro essentially is the idea that you can have a client account. So you have your Openhaus Pro account, but underneath your Openhaus Pro account, you have your client account. So if I click on my client accounts here, manage client accounts, you can see I have a list of clients that I'm using Matterport and Openhaus for. So I can scroll down, see these different clients. You can see on the right side, what I can do is I can click on the styles, I can manage the Matterport connection, I can manage the forms, and I can manage the commerce and orders for that client that have been, that are related to that client's spaces. So I will show you a little bit more about what client accounts are used for. First, I'm going to show you this Austin Avenue client right here. I'm going to click on Matterport. What this does is it shows me my Matterport connection for this client account. So I can tell I have a Matterport connection for Austin Avenue here, and it says I'm connected, and the latest authentication refresh was today, just a few minutes ago here. This is important, so if there was an issue, I could refresh my auth tokens, or I could totally just reconnect my Matterport account to Openhaus. Let me show you why that's important. So I'll go back and I'm going to click add a space. So let me show you first. If I click spaces here, I can see all of the spaces in my account. If I go back, we're going to add a new space, and we're going to do it for that client account I just showed you, Austin Avenue. And you can see this is kind of magic for us. You can see because my Austin Avenue client account is connected to my Matterport account, this is actually pulling all of the Matterport models that are in my Matterport account that I connected for this client. These are not on Openhaus yet. These are all Matterport models inside of the space. For some reason, some of these thumbnails aren't loading. There we go. They're coming in. They're just a little delayed. But it's kind of magic. Like, I didn't have to go to my Matterport account. Once it's already connected, when I go to add a new space to Openhaus, this add a space page pulls all of my models from my Matterport account. So let's say I want to add a new space for this Austin Avenue account. I don't even know what some of these spaces are. Let's click on this home right here. Okay, so we're going to pretend like we're going to add this home. Basically, you can see this space titled Gina Truman is going to be added for Austin Avenue. I can select a category. I can name the space, choose a thumbnail, set the start location, etc. We'll do another video actually going into what it means to add a space. But you can see from here, what I just wanted to show you was because my Matterport account is connected to this client account, I can actually just directly pull all of my spaces from that Matterport account, and it integrates directly with Openhaus, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go back to the dashboard and show you one more thing related to this Matterport connection and why it's important. So if you've ever had a client that has wanted Matter tags placed inside, you know that you go to Matterport, you go to your My Matterport dashboard. Through the tour editor, you can place those tags. If you've done it before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That works great, and we love Matterport's dashboard and their product. However, if you need to add a lot of tags at scale, that's a problem because it takes a long time sometimes to add those tags via Matterport's tour editor. The other issue is you're kind of confined to what they call the little billboard. That's basically the pop-up that appears inside of the Matter tag. You're kind of confined to the different styles you can add there and the different media types. So what I wanted to highlight next, briefly before we go, is our new tagging features, and that's why it's so important that you can connect that Matterport account with your client account, because you can add tags with custom styles, whatever media type you want, directly into that Matterport tour from inside of your Openhaus portal. You don't even have to go back to Matterport. You don't have to do anything like that. Once you connect that client account with the Matterport account for that client, you're good. So let me show you how that works on one space real fast. So I'm going to click on Manage Spaces, and I'm going to do, identified one earlier I wanted to show you. It's called Desert Soul right here. So this is a space I previously added via Openhaus, what that connection I just showed you. These are the rooms that are in that space. And I'll scroll down, you can see there's products that have been added to this space, but I want to add a tag. So we differentiate here at Openhaus between products and tags because products are such a distinct content type. They kind of get their own workflow, you could say. But for tags, we're talking about anything from just text, video, images, embedded code snippets, etc. So you can do a lot with tags. So I'll show you how I can actually place a tag in a space via Openhaus. Add tag, and let's choose this nursery bathroom. Okay. Now, I chose a room that I wanted to add a tag to, but I'm also going to choose what we call tag types. You can have as many tag types as you want for your client accounts. It looks like this Austin Avenue client account already has a few different tag types. One they call extra info, a standard open house, and a video tag. I'm going to create a new tag type to show you how this works. Create new tag type. Okay, so you can see here, I'm going to add a new tag type for Austin Avenue. And this is really exciting for us. What I really wanted to show you today before we go. You can think of tag types as basically categories of tags in your client account. So if you have a client in, let's say, real estate, and they have a, let's say, a local recommendations tag, you could create a tag type called local recommendations. And that tag type can have a distinct tag icon, and it can have distinct media properties. Let me show you what I mean. So for Austin Avenue, I'm going to add a new tag type, and I'm going to name this tag type Design Ideas. Okay. And I next need to choose an icon. I can do two different things. I can either upload a custom icon. So if I had a custom icon here, I could upload it from there. Or I can actually choose one of our stock open house icons. We help you create your own. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a little light bulb. You can preview it here. And I'm going to change the color to be like that, a nice tealish green. Okay, so this is my tag icon. Now I'm going to decide what this tag type will include. So it says, which elements should design ideas tags have? I want it to have a title. I want it to have a description. I want it to have a button. And I can choose one media type for this tag type. So if I want to do image, that's what it might look like. If I want to do a video, that's what it might look like. If I want to do a PDF, that's what it might look like. Or if I want to do a code snippet, that's what it might look like. And code snippets, that's kind of a vague term, but really code snippets can be almost anything. You can embed AR models, you can embed whatever you can really imagine. You can embed any iframe in a code snippet. We're going to do a video media type. I'll click next. So before I click next, I guess I'll show you what I did here. I added a new tag type for this client account called Austin Avenue. It's called Design Ideas. I created a stock icon using the light bulb icon and a custom color. And then I said I want this tag to have a title, description, a button, and a video. Okay, I'll click next. And now I can actually add the tag type that I just created. So you can see I'm in this nursery bathroom room inside of this home. Take a step back so you can see a little better. And what I'll do is first I'm going to place the matter tag. So I'll click place new matter tag. And this is the magic part. I can place this matter tag. And this is actually, when I save this, this is going to save this on the Matterport tour. So if you go view this just in your Matterport dashboard, you'll actually see this tag placed there. But then it will also obviously add it when I'm viewing this space on Openhaus. So let's say I didn't quite get that right. Let's reset. I'm going to add that. I want it to be over here more. So this is going to be design ideas. Let's say perfect white for bathroom walls. Okay, that's the title of my tag. And you might be thinking, well, I can't really preview what that looks like. If I click preview tag pop up right here, you can actually see where my title, description, etc. is going to be, and where my video will be displayed. So perfect white for bathroom walls. And let's see, I'm going to put in a description. We highly recommend this white paint color for your bathroom walls. Okay. And next, I'm going to do button text, shop, paint color, and button URL. Let me grab a URL to a paint color. This looks good. I'll paste in my URL. And you can see now I've gotten to the video portion. When I'm uploading a video, I have two options. One, I can upload a video from my computer, if you have the video file, and it'll be hosted on Openhaus. Or I can use a video hosted somewhere else. So let's say I actually want to use a YouTube video or a Vimeo video. So what I'm going to do Should have been a little more prepared for this, but let's see. Best paint color. Perfect. Hey guys, let's pretend like this is the video that I want to include in my tag. So I will paste in that YouTube clip right there. And when you're adding tags to a space, obviously it's very helpful if you can add multiple at a time. So you can actually save and add another, and it will save it and then bring me right back to this screen. So I can just keep going and add another design ideas tag, or I'll just click save and it will save that tag. So that tag was saved successfully. If I scroll down on this view space page or manage space page, you can see this new tag that I just entered. There's my tag icon, perfect white for bathroom walls. It's a design ideas tag type. It's in the nursery bathroom. It's currently visible, and I can edit it or share its location here. And then if I pretend like I'm going to add another tag, you can see now that this design ideas tag type is actually an option for me to add more of those in the future. And hopefully we're going to do a live little demo here. Let's click view, and this should have worked. Takes me to that tag I just placed, just like magic. So I'm going to click on this tag now. And you can see right here, I have this new tag type and this new tag in this bathroom. Shot paint color, perfect white for bathroom walls. I mean, you can see that everything that I just entered and added to this tag is available inside of the tour right here. So anyways, that is essentially kind of the update we wanted to give you for this week. It was a lot of info. It was a little bit jumbled, but let me recap real fast. So first of all, we talked about how we just recently launched Openhaus Pro. And the concept behind Openhaus Pro is that you as a Matterport service provider can have access to Openhaus to use Openhaus for your clients to create custom premium 3D experiences. That's going to help you increase that client satisfaction with the space. And also help you increase revenue from that client, because you can charge premium experiences now that integrate video, custom styling, etc. The concept behind Openhaus Pro is that you can have client accounts. We showed you client accounts inside of the dashboard here. A client account is basically a sub account of your Openhaus Pro account. So as we mentioned, you can manage everything from that client account. And what's so helpful about Openhaus and Openhaus Pro is that you can connect that client account with whatever Matterport account contains that client's models, which allows you to quickly add new spaces to Openhaus and quickly add tags inside of that space. So after we talked about client accounts, we also mentioned one of the reasons it's important that you can connect your Matterport account with that client account is because you can add tags directly from inside Openhaus. We just talked about how we launched the new tag types feature, which gives you basically different categories of tags that have a similar purpose and similar content inside them. And then we also showed you how you can actually place a tag inside of a space via Openhaus by clicking add tag, choosing your tag type, and then placing that tag inside of the space. So that, like I said, a ton of info. We're going to hopefully get through these a little quicker next time. But this is your weekly product update for Openhaus Pro. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please, please, please let us know what else we can do to help Openhaus Pro just be the ultimate product for you to help your clients create premium Matterport experiences. Thanks.